Hey guys, this is Jimmy from Primer Does Best on another cold winter day. I don't know when you're seeing this video. The weather in East Tennessee changes so abruptly. It's cold today, it's supposed to be warm tomorrow, then cold. Anyway, I was going to talk to you today. If you've been a subscriber to my channel for a long time, Primer Does Best, y'all might remember that 1984 Chevy C10 truck I used to own. Y'all named it Big Red. Big Red. It's an 84 short bed fleet side truck. And I traded my 1969 Chevy C10 truck. Had the built motor and all that stuff in it. It was gray, great primer, and had 15 by 8 wheels on it with the little Chevy dog dish hubcaps on it. I traded it to GM Tim 38. His name is Brian. You need to check out his YouTube channel, GM Tim 38. I traded it to him, and we was talking about, the reason I'm doing this video is we was kind of talking about that 69 C10 gray truck a few days ago, and we was just, I told him, I said, I miss that old truck. And he said, I do too. And he done some more work to it, got it even more mechanically easier to drive, had a big stall in it and this, that, and the other. And it's a hoss of a truck. I mean, it needed a lot of work, and it looked like it had been pieced together by somebody, but it's a good truck. Anyway, he said his wife, Brian's wife, that's the one truck that she misses, or one of the trucks that she misses, was that gray truck. And I don't know where it's at. Brian sold it or traded it. I can't remember. But topic today, that's how I got my 1984 Chevy C10 truck. Now, Brian had this truck, the 84 C10, and when I got it, it had truck rallies on it. And, it's pretty much stock. If you'll look at the pictures closely, when I get done talking and telling you a little bit of the backstory, I'll show you some pictures, some clips from when I had the truck several years ago, probably 3 or 4 years ago, guessing, somewhere in there, 5, something. Anyway, like I said, I got it from Brian, and I took it to Gas X Chop Shop with Tim Dixon. Gas X Chop Shops is Gas X Chop Shop is in 10 Mile, Tennessee, and he's on Facebook. Tim Dixon is Gas X Chop Shop, Gas X Chop Shop. He has worked on nearly every one of my trucks at one point or another. Anyway, the 84 C10 truck is a good truck. It's a Silverado, had AC and all that stuff on it, and it worked. Best I can remember, yeah, it worked. Power steering, power brakes, tilt, AM, FM, it worked. And I'm showing you the pictures. I'm trying to keep them in order. When you first see the pictures, you'll see it where I got it, truck rallies. I don't know what had happened to the tailgate on it, but it had a different tailgate. It was black, and the back bumper was black. So I think it took before Brian got it, I think it had a little damage back there in the back, just a little messed up the tailgate. So they replaced the tailgate, and it's pretty much good to go. I mean, it's a good old truck. And let's see, when I got the truck, I had it lowered. Tim Dixon lowered it for me. I put dual exhaust on it. It's a 305 with a 350 transmission, automatic. So my wife and I, Tim got it, lowered it, and let's see, I put some, golly, what was the name of those wheels? Riddlers. I found a set of Riddlers to put on the truck. After Tim lowered it and put the exhaust and stuff on it, and his wife Angie redone the seat for me. So when you first see the pictures, you'll see where it's kind of taped up a little bit, and then Angie, as you keep watching the pictures, her name is Gas X Girl Friday on Instagram. She does excellent upholstery work. So she was kind enough to do that for me, redo the seat. She done an excellent job, as Tim and Angie always do. So had it Lord put those Riddler wheels on it. They were 20s, but I can't remember the tire size. That's been many trucks ago. Anyway, got that done. We put Penetrol on it. You'll see a can of Penetrol that my wife and I put Penetrol on the truck, and I repainted the tailgate to match the truck. And you'll see pictures of it where I've rattle can painted it, scuffed it up to make it match the rest of the truck. I found a better piece of, that wide trim that goes along the tailgate. Back it says Chevrolet. The one on it was pretty, I don't know what was wrong with it. It didn't look good. So I found a better one, bought it, put it on. And like I said, kind of scuffed up the tailgate a little bit. We put Penetrol on it. And you couldn't tell I'd ever painted it. I mean, it just matched perfectly. Just such a great truck. Anyway, sounded good. The old truck run good. I was trying to think of some. Well, later on, I don't know why, but I wasn't a big fan of the Riddlers. I don't know. That's the first set of Riddlers I ever had. Not that there was anything wrong with them. They looked good on the truck, but Brian, I remember Brian and I was talking one day, and he said, Jimmy, that truck would look really good with some American Racing Grace Boat on it. You know, that my friend Ronnie Tyler sells in Madisonville, Tennessee. Ronnie Tyler sells American Racing. He sells all kinds of wheels, but that's where I always get my wheels and tires. Went over there. He talked me into it, Brian did, because the truck, Big Red, was red and silver. And I got to thinking about that, and I thought, that would look good on that old truck. So I sold the Riddlers, which wasn't hard to do at all. I sold them on Marketplace, and went to Ronnie Tyler's, put some extra money with it, and got new tires, new set of wheels, and lug nuts. Ronnie's a good guy, Ronnie Tyler, and his son Josh. They always do a good job, go above and beyond. They're real good folks. If you get a chance, go visit them. Anyway, they sell the best wheels for the cheapest price. That's the only way I can afford it. Anyway, put them on. It made the truck look so much better. It's amazing. My wife and I talk about this, and even Brian and Tim and I sometimes talk about it. You can have an ugly, ugly vehicle, car or truck, and if you have a little bit of a stance and some nice looking wheels, it looks great. I don't know what it is, but it just looks great. So yeah, I got those wheels from Ronnie Tyler, put them on, and put Penetrol on it. Like I said, we put a Chevrolet dash cover on the dash because the dash had some splits in it, and the Chevrolet dash cover really made it look good. I really done a great job. Chevrolet does, and got all that done the usual thing, put the stainless steel chrome tips on it, and it just looked good. It had a good stance. It looked great, run good. And I wound up selling that truck. A friend of mine, I got to where him and his grandfather, we became pretty good friends, and he got, I trust him and he trusts me. I mean, I'll tell him everything about a truck. We're at that point in a relationship where he's bought a couple of trucks from me. And he knows I'll tell him everything that I know about a truck, as I would anybody. If I know something's wrong, if I know it, I'm going to tell you. Or if I think it needs something, I'm going to tell you. And he trusts me and I trust him. So we have a pretty good relationship as far as that goes. So anyway, they come to find out they was interested in the truck, and this is the first truck that they bought from me. So it wound up going to Kentucky. I live in Tennessee. They went to Kentucky. They drove it all the way there, and I said, would you please let me know when you make it back home. I said, I just want to make sure you made it fine with no issues. I said, I told them, I said I hadn't drove the truck, anywhere long distance whatsoever. And they called me, several hours later and said they made it just fine. The truck run great. So I was really, really happy about that. Uh, I always suggest if somebody buys a truck from me to bring a trailer because, I hate for somebody to have a breakdown, me not knowing, that something was going to happen or something. If you mess with old cars and old trucks, things happen. But luckily they made it home just fine, and he's bought one or two from me since. Anyway, I can't remember. Anyway, I just thought I'd share this video with you. Maybe you remember Big Red. If you're new to the channel, you might want to subscribe to Primer This Best. And my name is Jimmy. I don't know if I mentioned that. I can't remember nothing anymore, but I'm on Instagram, Primer This Best, and Facebook, Primer This Best. And I don't never advertise my trucks or anything on Facebook or Craigslist, nothing like that. People just, message me or something and say, hey, would you want to sell it? And if we agree on a price, I'll sell it. That's the only way I can keep the channel going is to buy a few, play with them. I enjoy playing with them. That's the biggest enjoyment I get out of it. It's not so much the money. It's getting to play with them and bringing them back to life. But Big Red was already up and running, so it really didn't take a whole lot. Got the AC fixed. I think I mentioned all that. Had power windows, all that. And just a good old truck. And I don't know where it's at today. I think they wound up selling it. So, but I don't know where it's at. Maybe somebody will recognize the truck, Big Red, or that's the name y'all gave it. I always let y'all choose a name if you're a subscriber to my channel. So, yeah, I don't know where it's at. Maybe somebody recognized the truck, and hopefully it's still up and running. It's in good shape. It's in real good shape. There wasn't any rust in the truck. But, maybe if you was to see it around wherever it's at today, let me know in the comments, say, hey, I seen that truck yesterday or whatever, and it's now in Oregon or something. I mean, I don't know. Who knows? But I just enjoy kind of keeping up. They're kind of like kids, you want to keep up with them, and you kind of fall in love with them when you play with them a while, but I can't keep the channel going if I keep every one of them. I'd have a whole yard full, and my neighbor's yard's full too, full of trucks, you know what I mean? So, anyway, enjoy the pictures. I've talked long enough. Enjoy the pictures. I hope that you will like and subscribe. And if you like this kind of stuff, please let me know. And I will continue doing this kind of stuff if you like it. If not, I won't do it anymore. But, I have lots of videos on this truck, by the way. If you go to YouTube, do a search, type in Primer This Best, 1984 Chevy C10 truck, Big Red. That's the name, Big Red. Type that in, it'll bring up Big Red. You can watch the whole videos from where we first got it on up to where I sold it. You'll see it leaving the driveway, going down the road. And thanks for watching, guys. And let me know what you think. And if you like this stuff, like I said, let me know. God bless y'all. Y'all have a great day today. I certainly am. And I'll catch y'all in the next video. I'll see y'all later.